Hi guys, this is Rachel and this is my husband Adam. We're with Who's Your Disney and we are excited today to kind of get to know my husband a little bit since you guys got to know me last time. So I'm going to go ahead and give it to my husband and he can go ahead and start out with whatever he wants to say. Bear with him because he's a little nervous and we tried this about 5 times and we laughed. So go ahead.
Hi guys, I first went to Disney when I was 16 years old with my mom, my younger brother, and my 2 cousins. And from then on out, I just really loved Disney from there. I don't really remember too much. I do remember staying at Port Orleans for a couple days, and we did go to Magic Kingdom, and we did one of the water parks, which was Typhoon Lagoon. And one of the things that I do remember about Typhoon Lagoon going there was when we got to snorkel. And I thought that was just awesome to do that. And then you had the sharks down underneath. I think they were nurse sharks or whatever. But just from then on out, I've always just loved going to Disney. The most magical moment was probably when I did propose to my wife down there. Our very first time we ever went in 2015. I was so nervous going down there with the ring that I had and trying to keep it away from her the whole day because she always had to be, well, let me get on that ride first. Well, every time she got on a ride, my ring was in my left pocket, and so it'd always be close to her, and I always had to like have my hand right there to where she couldn't feel it in my pocket or ask me, well, what's that right there? So that was super nervous right there. But then another most magical moment that I had was just last year when we took my youngest niece to Disney, and she just loves it. She was only 2 years old when we took her, and when we sat and watched the parade come around, I forget what parade that was. You remember?
I think it was Move It, Shake It or something.
It was something like that, and when she just saw Minnie and Mickey, and she just got all smiley and happy and jumping up and down, and that was like the most magical thing ever. And I actually started to cry a little bit, and I am one that doesn't I'm one that doesn't really cry, and I mean that was just magical right there. And you can't write this stuff. You gotta make the memories for it.
Yeah. That was definitely awesome when our 2-year-old niece was jumping up and down and she was watching the parade and, you know, just so excited because I know when I was younger, I thought Mickey was real because he is, right? He's totally real.
Totally.
You know, so my grandma always told me too, because I was afraid to go in the haunted house. And she always told me, you know, Mickey wouldn't make any rides that would hurt you. So, and then guess what? I was eager to get on the ride at the haunted house. So that was a magical moment for me as well. And how many times would you say that we've gone since we've been together?
Well, we've been together since 2015, so we've gone every single year since then, and it's 2019, and we're actually getting ready to go at the end of August. Yep. So this will be our, we went in 2015, that's 1, 2, 5, this will be our 5th time going. Together.
Yeah. I've been there, this will be my 19th time. You know, it's something that we're trying to do twice a year, and like I said, I talked about in the last vlog about the annual pass, about how they raise the prices, and we don't think it's going to be worth it for us. Like I said, if it was worth it for us, we'd have to go 3 or 4 times to make it worth it, and then vacation time's just not happening.
Yeah, vacation time just isn't there right now for me, so I only get 2 weeks right now, and so
yeah. So, we are 30 days away from our trip. Yay!
Yeah, I can't believe it. 30. I'm ready.
So, we're excited.
Now we're in the home stretch.
Yeah, we just paid off our trip, you know, and we're 30 days away. So, we have our dining picked out. We are just kind of this trip's just kind of going to be a more where we take our time and do the things that we really want to do.
Absolutely.
You know, there were things that we didn't get to do last time because we went with a bigger group of people. So there are things that my husband and I really want to check out. Definitely some food. Hence his shirt.
Yeah.
So
my shirt says I'm on the dining plan.
And we are on the dining plan. The dining plan we went with was the Disney dining plan, and if you don't know what that consists of, that is a quick service, and you get 2 snacks, and then you also get a counter service, which is like a sit down per day. So we already have all of our reservations booked for those dining reservations. So I would say, I told you in the last vlog that we are going to tell you how we're preparing for the trip. And, you know, right at this point, 30 days away, we're not doing so much. We haven't started packing. I usually don't start packing until maybe 2 weeks or a week prior to going.
I guess one of the things that we did kind of prepare for was we did go to our local Disney store that we have at one of our malls and buy a couple shirts for when we go. Because we are staying 8 days there, so we were just like, well, let's have a shirt for every day that we go. Now, you don't have to do that because we all know Disney can get pricey with the t-shirts and how much they cost. But that's just one of the things that we like to do is just have a shirt for every day that we go. So,
and we try to go to the Disney store at least once a month. It's probably 35 miles away, I would say, from us, and I had a coupon, so I got him some shirts he got to pick,
and we'll be showing you those shirts when we do
pack.
We'll
show you the packing video.
Yes.
Yeah. So when it gets closer to time, so expect a packing vlog. You know, how do we pack and prepare? What do we pack? So there's, you know, people out there that have no clue what to pack for Disney. They're stressed out because they think there's so many things you need to pack when there's really not. So, other than that, I mean, how do you think we're preparing? I mean, at this point,
I think right now we're doing all right. It's not getting to that part where it's, you know, we're 2 weeks out to where, okay, we really need to get down. Okay, do we have this? Do we have this?
Yeah.
I mean, we can most certainly right now, if we wanted to, start packing a little bit in our suitcases and just put our shirts in there or something like that.
Yeah, because we don't wear our shirts every day to work.
Exactly. So, I mean, I guess if you wanted to do that, you could. I know one thing that we usually do too is we get like the plastic bags, the sandwich bags, or the freezer bags.
To put your undergarments in and things like that for security. But that's just at any trip.
Yeah, that's at any trip. But.
So we were talking about how we, you know, plan in advance and how do we get ready for our trips like this. Normally, Adam and I start looking at trips. I don't know. We look at Disney trips every day, but
we do
to see what the prices are and see how much they change because there's always like different deals going on. For example, we got the Sun and Fun Room with Caribbean Beach this time.
Yeah, and the only reason that the big thing that we are staying at Caribbean Beach was we were just actually looking. And we just kept looking to see what kind of prices were out there, and I just stumbled across this at Caribbean Beach, and it had a Sun and Fun Room offer, and we got it pretty much for the same price as what you would on a preferred room for a value resort at one of the All-Stars. And so we got it, and we were just like, let's stay here. So
because I've stayed there before when I was 9 years old, like I said, and then so this will be his first time.
Yep.
He has done a tour of it a little bit. We got to see all the refurbishments and everything when we were there in April. So that was kind of nice. You kind of got to see what you were going to be able to look forward to.
Yeah, and it looks amazing inside there, so I'm excited.
Yeah. So, like I said, we do start planning probably within a year's advance, and that gives us a lot of time to save and budget, so that we know, you know, how much we're going to be able to pay a month and things like that. Because, you know, we're not made of money, so money doesn't grow on a tree in our backyard. So we, you know,
well, we all wish that.
We have to plan out our budget for that. So we don't have any kids, so right now it's fairly easy for us to do that. So I would say just planning a year in advance. I mean, it's easy.
Just plan a year in advance to where that way you know that everything is going to be okay. Because if you set yourself a budget and you look on there, and I'm just going to throw a number out there, and let's just say that it is you and your wife or your significant other going with you if you're not married and you don't have any children, and let's say for where you want to stay, it just costs $3,000. Well, you can break that down into weekly, just by take the 3,000, divide that by 12, and then divide that number by 4, and that'll tell you how much you need to sit back weekly.
Yeah, and you don't have to have your Disney vacation paid off until 30 days before your arrival date. So that gives you time to kind of do the math there for wherever you might want to stay. Yep. And so this will be our first time together in a moderate resort, which we are so excited about. And it's not that we don't like the value resorts, but we are just really excited to have just a little bit more luxury, like I said in our last video. There's so many travel agents out there that plan your Disney vacations and things like that. It's so easy to do it yourself. It really is. And so that's what we're here for, to give you tips on how to do things like that. If you follow our channel and subscribe. So
who's your Disney?
So next video, we're probably going to talk about what we're most excited about to dine. Our favorite places to dine in Disney, which we're all about the food life. So really, you should have wore that shirt in the next video because we will be talking about our dining. So maybe we'll wash it and you wear it next
Maybe I'll wear it next time again. So don't hate.
We are just super stoked about our trip, and that's all we think about. I mean, we're always like, how many days is it again? How many days? So thank you guys for joining us, and thank you guys for listening to our channel today and meeting my husband, and you'll be seeing more of him in our next video. And like I said, we're going to be talking about dining, which is our favorite thing to talk about.
Favorite thing.
So
it's either that or what's your favorite ride.
Yeah. So we will see you guys next time. Tune in to Who's Your Disney. Thanks.
All right, thank you.